Hey guys, I wanted to make a quick video on the deck box I like to use during my tournaments that I go to my local game store and play something like Friday Night Magic. I see a lot of people who come in, they'll have a deck box, something like this, or like some type of boulder where it essentially just carries their deck. Maybe it's got something like a compartment for dice, and that's all a player might need if they were, using the companion app to track life totals. So they just use that, have their deck in one neat spot. I like to use something like this instead, and I'm not doing any type of deck box review. I know, the professor at the community colleges, he does it way better than anybody else, but I just want to talk about what I use because I feel it's just super efficient and concise on what you need. If you were just going there once or twice a week to play like standard or modern and you want everything in one location. So obviously we have our deck here. This one's a modern deck, double sleeved. I have a sideboard, a few tokens, and as you can see, I have some space, some play between this and the notepad. So for a deck maybe that has a little bit more counters or tokens they want to use, you could definitely throw that in there. Or maybe something that isn't double sleeved, maybe something like a commander deck. Single sleeved might fit right in there. And what I like about this the most is that these standard life pads, they've been making these for like nearly every set, more recent sets. It fits right in there. Keeps my deck from sliding around, keeps it snug. And again, this is almost standard too. You're going to see these in every local game store. They're just chess X dice, a ton of six-sided dice. You could do pretty much anything you need to do with Magic the Gathering as far as counters. I've even seen people do tracking life totals with this. I love them. They've gotten me basically anything I need as far as counters are concerned. And if you can see, they fit right in there. It's going to keep the deck from sliding around too much. It's not the best, but it just keeps it in there as long as you're paying a little respect to your backpack. Also, my pen fits in there pretty good. It's got some play, but it's not doing anything to the cards. They're not getting damaged. It's just a pen. I've been using a box like this since Type 2. Like, the cards aren't getting damaged. Plenty of room for some other stuff too. Like, I like to use a D20 for maybe high roll, see who is first. Or right now, Innistrad Midnight Hunt has a day-night feature, so this keeps track of that mechanic pretty well. So I throw that in there, or maybe some other tokens that are specific to the current set. I'll throw in there. And it's really concise. This is all you need. I close it up. This is what I bring. Keep it right next to me while I'm playing. So all I have is this, my play mat, and it's easy to keep track of, right? So during a tournament, you might, have your backpack between your legs, and you're tangling up, the arm strap around your leg so that your Magic cards don't walk away while you're involved in a match. I've seen a lot of people, they use like a toolbox for, they have all their commander decks, or maybe they play multiple formats, so they got modern, legacy, pioneer, standard, and maybe multiples of each format, which is great. And I'm not trying to convince you otherwise to use this. This is strictly for those who want to, play standard, Friday Night Magic, have essentially all that they would need in one small spot. And so for me, I've been playing for a long time. So I've collected, maybe bought some collections with some of these boxes. They've come in different eras. I'm not sure if there's one currently that they're making, but you know, they might be like 20 or 30 bucks from the big box stores or Amazon.com, and they typically come with like a handful of packs and like a land bundle, something like these, right? They might have like land bundles in there, and it's really for like the starter Magic players, so they have enough lands to make a deck. But if you can get your hands on one of these boxes from a friend or maybe a collection that you purchased, I just love using them for you know, that Friday Night Magic playstyle over something like this where it's just, I get it, it's just the deck, but you know, there's more to it. You want to have your pen and paper, so you're not tracking your life total on like a D20 that could just roll around and, you know, mess up the life totals. And there's no track record. You know, notepads are essential for something like Thought Seizes or a Duress, where you're seeing your opponent's hand, and you know, once they scoop up them cards, you're trying to figure out, trying to remember. Instead, you could be, you know, scrawling it down on your notepad as to what they had in their hand. So that's it. That's all I wanted to share. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you use something else that's more efficient, let me know. I want to hear about it. Thanks for watching.